Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today's gonna be our third and last video with Enel before we move on to Red Purple Luffy tomorrow. So this video with Enel is gonna have 3 games. We're gonna have 1 game against Red Purple Law, 1 game against a Queen player that took freaking forever, and then 1 game against a Rocinante player. So 3 different decks today that we got to go against. So hope you enjoy the games coming soon, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. And again, tomorrow we're going to start showing off Red Purple Luffy, which we hadn't shown up in the channel yet. So hopefully you're looking forward to that tomorrow. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Red Purple Law. The opponent chose to go first, so I do have this Ohm play, I guess, that I could do. Linlin is not bad. Thunderbolt is kind of... No, I think I'm going to mulligan this. Just because I had too many trigger cards in my hand, but then we still end up with Brulee, Bege, and Thunderbolt in our hand, which is kind of sucks, right? Opponent got this Law. So this Law goes, this minus 2k, so the Holy's gonna just go bye-bye, Holy, right? Does the opponent have the Law here? Oh, they don't. Okay, I thought they were gonna have the other Law, right? But how it is right now, they can still just punish me before I actually get to attack, right? Unfortunately. I can play this blocker and the blocker is just gonna go bye-bye. So I guess we'll just go for sits. Maybe I should just not attack though. Honestly, let's play Brulee. So here's the thing about Brulee, right? If the opponent wants to bounce the Brulee to the bottom, they're gonna, like, they cannot use their Law ability until they, yeah, so they're gonna have to play something else first, then they go and bounce the Brulee to the bottom, and then they get to actually attack with their Law, right? They go for Beppo. Let's give them the 1k this time, and let's give a 1k again. Might just go Gedatsu, right? Might just go Gedatsu because Gedatsu becomes a 6k. Yeah, might just go Gedatsu here. Pop this guy. I guess we can attack for sits first. See what the opponent get, if the opponent gives us anything. Like maybe the opponent decides to actually block and give us a counter. Because I don't want to attack into their life, right? I don't want to attack into their life. I kind of want to run them out of resources if I can. They have another Beppo in their hand. And we know they have that 1 Law that does minus 2k. Oh, there you go. They gave us a Beppo, so then we go Gedatsu and still get to KO that. So I wanted them to spend the counter. Now, if they have got Gamma Knife, or they have the Law plus something else to get this down to 3k, then obviously they get there. Anyways, oh, I have to be careful not to take too many cards here. Katakuri into the kid is not bad. I guess I can actually start them out, right? With Katakuri. Yeah, they're gonna go here. Oh, they actually go for the Tama as well. Okay. What do you have? Another Beppo? That's a 7k, unfortunately, so that means that I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. I guess we go Yamato then, right? I guess we go Yamato and you... No, wait, we are 8. We can't even go Yamato just yet. Yeah, we can't even go Yamato just yet. So, yeah, our only option is to go Katakuri into the kid. To the bottom. And attack here for 5. I hope that the opponent has nothing else. Our hand is like... Okay, that's good. So the opponent has no counters. Opponent has quite a bit of attackers still, 3 attackers, but we have no counters in our hands. So this is like trouble for us. We will have this Yamato starting next turn, which might allow us to just be able to stabilize. The Gamma Knife is still a problem if the opponent can get rid of the Katakuri. Even if they have a Law, I think I'm okay with the Law. I think we counter this. That way the opponent doesn't have enough attackers. I guess they could technically go 5-5-5, and if I don't get a counter from this live or a trigger, they actually can win this. Let's trash the Thunderbolt, right? They could have Sorrow. If they have Sorrow, they can go to 6. If we go like this, I think I want to go for the Shirahoshi. And just get rid of this Katakuri. Get rid of the cards in my hand that have no counters. So even if they go for Sorrow, we still have the counters now. Oh, they went for the round table. Okay, so they have the round table. Goes to Katakuri. The good thing here is that we have Yamato, right? So the Yamato means that we're chilling. So the Yamato means that we're chilling. We can actually even keep El Thor. Just in case. So yeah, so let's go after this Beppo. Have the opponent use a card. Then we go Yamato, kill the Beppo. And get another life. Like, I think at this point we just win the game, right? Because opponent would not be able to take any life from their life card. Yeah, they go like that. We go here, kill this, get the life. I guess the Thunderbolt is only a 2k. Now that I think about it, but the opponent had a 2k. I guess that was, yeah. The opponent had a 2k anyways. But this 2k is still better than nothing, right? It's like a 2k counter. And then we just continue killing their board. And then we can stabilize and start doing our thing. We countered this one. Yeah, I think we countered this one. I'm going to keep the Shirahoshi because I might actually opt to play her. Opponent cannot even attack with this law because if they attack with this law... This is risky. I'm gonna counter. Let's assume that the opponent has a rush card here. I want to actually counter, right? It's not exactly a rush card per se. Okay, so they get the law. We can pop this law with the Yamato, get another life, and just start chilling. Yeah, right? We go like this. And then this becomes a 5k here. Do I even want to attack into their law? Opponent gets 6 done next turn, so we can still counter out of that if the opponent goes for the ace attack. Yeah, let's give them the value. Let's at least start taking out their life. Maybe we enable this Thunderbolts by next turn. I need to start going through their life eventually, right? And I think this is probably the best time to do it. Because the opponent cannot play another ace. They can go up to 13 here, but the 13 actually goes to 11, 13, 14, and we can counter out of it. And if they attack with ace, like they need to attack with ace, which means I'm going to just be able to do whatever I want. Sure. I'm not going to do it. This is the card that I'm going to discard from my last life. They actually cannot attack with this ace. They go for the Sorrow. Yeah, so that makes sense, right? You don't want to attack with this ace. I can put this Brulee to force the opponent to go to the -3. So I can put the Brulee down and just attack twice. And that will enable my El Thor. I guess let's go like this, right? Let's go 7. 9. Then we play Brulee. Keep this open here so that we can actually attack into them. Do we actually... Because I need to have... If I let them get the kid... That could be a problem, honestly. No, let's put them down. Let's put them down on it. Let them play the kid. They can play the kid, bounce on the Brulee, but we still have access to double El Thor, which is not enabled. We know that this is not a trigger, so this was okay. I think leaving them a 0 life is better for us because we'll have all these attackers next time. The blocker is a little bit annoying, But worst comes to worst, we have the Thunderbolt to actually pop the blocker. So the Thunderbolt can pop their blocker kid, and then we just push damage through. We're gonna potentially, very likely we end up with at least one life, because we can just block with Brulee and also have the Thunderbolts to protect our life. Sorry, have the El Thor to protect our life and also have 4k counter value. So now, so with that said, that means I actually don't want to discard the Thunderbolt, right, with my last card. Because I need it as a way to just block the opponent's last unit, kill the opponent's blocker. So we know they have a kid, and then they have a bunch of other stuff, and I don't think that's enough for them to get anywhere. So I want to see what happens here. It's a hard turn for them, right? Because I think they're gonna try to maybe go for lethal, but again, they're gonna get punished by the double El Thor. Like, having this 4k counter is so crazy. So crazy. Yeah, so they go like this, and I'm actually gonna just block this now before the opponent can bounce the Brulee to the bottom. Because the Brulee is a free bounce for the opponent. So I'm gonna just say whatever, just get value from her. They're gonna give it one of the Yamatos. That's 6. They need another 3k. The more they do that, the less we know, the less. I guess they can just attack with Ace, right? Yeah, I guess I can just kill her with Ace. You're gonna need more than that. I'm gonna force you to spend Dawn on trying to kill this Yamato, right? Because opponent has enough to play 2 blockers here. They can play the kid and then use the low ability and play a 4-cost blocker. So it's beneficial for us to keep both Yamatos alive, potentially just one. So I'm gonna force him to do more stuff here to actually get this Yamatos out of here. There it is, Gamma Knife. So that's a 4k. And you're gonna get punished again. And that's the game. So even if you have the second blocker here, it doesn't matter. Which they do, right? They have the law. There. Oh, it's not the right law. That's unfortunate. Let's show them the Thunderbolt. And then attack for 9. And win the game. Yeah, so that's why, you know, protecting the Yamatos just ends up becoming so much a threat, right? The moment that we were able to get this Yamato downs and start popping their board while also getting live, the opponent started running out of resources, and we ended up just winning the game. So, GG's. In this match, we're up against Queen. This is interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna choose to go first. I want to mulligan because I want to have Yamatos end up being a lot better, right? So we can have Yamatos. I guess let's go like this and just play the Shura. I think that's better than trying to play the Brulee. Unfortunately, we don't hit anything great. El Thor is not bad. Let's go Satori. El Thor is not bad, I guess. I wanted to find something else, though, I guess. Like, this ends up not being great for us. We'll attack for 7, let the opponent take their life. We'll play the Brulee, pass the turn. We'll get to the Yamato first, but the Yamato is not going to matter if the opponent can just keep... I want to Gedatsu, right? Like, I wanted to have Gedatsu here, and unfortunately, we didn't hit it. I guess we can go 7-7. Start getting their blockers out of the way. So 7. Another 7 here. You give me the pound and put this to the bottom? No? Okay. They can attack. Like, they're not even going to attack my life, right? Because they don't want to give me the resources. So, yeah, I mean, this is just giving them value. We can just drop the Yamato, to be honest. Have they have the Red Rock? Oh, they're actually going to give it to me. Okay. I'm cool with this, right? 6. I think I'm cool with this. They did it so that, okay, so they're gonna have the Sanji as the last card. I wish I had the 7-cost big one, right? The 7-cost big one will make things different. The Enel is gonna be problematic for the opponent to deal with. So I guess we'll just go 7, play Enel, go for 7 again. You're gonna get the trigger. Get the Sanji, another Sanji, okay. Let's go 7 one more time. Okay, you're gonna pass, right? Oh, you're gonna actually put my Brulee to the bottom? I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. So we can use the card action by turn double, unfortunately. And we can actually just block this with a 2K and a 1K. And then Enel stays, and then we start killing your Katakuri. So we can go Yamato to kill their Sanji, and then... Second Enel? I kind of want to... Like, killing their Sanji here makes sense to me. But then it means that I don't have a... I'm going to have to just attack for 8 and eat up one of their counter cards. But then we have this Yamato on the field, which is going to be pretty good for later. So I think this is worth it. I think this is worth it here. Yeah, let's go like this. Let's go like this. Go for 8. Have the opponent use something to save this. They go for the 2K. If I go like this, opponent will be at 1 life. And then they'll be able to heal, right? They'll have 5 cards in hand, plus the Sanji. I think I go for it. I think I go for it. If you have a trigger here, be my guess. Okay, they're gonna give me the 1K. That's a good 1K to take. Opponent will have to play 2 cards to be able to heal. They're gonna go for the Red Rock on the Yamato, which makes sense. They can go like this, and they can still go for 8. So I guess we give them this, right? 7. 8. So they're never doing it, right? I mean, I wanted to attack with the Katakuri. I wanted to attack with the Katakuri. Right? I did forget about that one done that the opponent had, so that's on me, to be honest. Because now I can't kill both. I can only kill 1. I guess I could go 7. If I go another Enel, it gets us there. I guess we can just get rid of the Katakuri, right? We can get rid of the Katakuri, but then we still... I think we just kill it. I think we just kill it, and maybe we actually play this Bege. So this is 12. 2 2K counters? Do we think they have 2 2K counters? I guess we should go all in, to be honest. You know what? Let's just go all in. Just take it. If the opponent wants to attack into my Brulee, that's cool with me. We get another life out of this. The opponent's gonna just try to heal here. They're not. Okay, so we can go for the Yamato, or we can just put their Katakuri to the bottom. And attack into their life. Does that make sense to me? I mean, I have to get through their life eventually, right? I don't want them to have the heal. I don't want them to have the heal. They get to put my Katakuri to the bottom. Gedatsu doesn't kill anything. Enel can do a couple things here. This is such a weird matchup. Such a weird matchup because the opponent's gonna start healing here. I guess I can force him to use that card. Yeah, I guess we just force him to use the card here. We'll attack for 7. If they want to get the Sanji blocker, they're gonna have to discard a card from their hand. And then we go for 8. The opponent's going to be able to heal. They're going to have Katakuri. No, they don't take the Katakuri. Okay, so they're going to be able to heal here anyways. They could also have Yamato. But they can't kill Enel. And that's the problem that the opponent's going to have, right? Like, they won't be able to kill Enel. We have the blocker. We can go ahead and play this Big Mom. Your choice. Your choice, my friend, right? And I think I just go for 8. Red Rock on the Brulee? Alright. Do I let them have the Katakuri? Because they can heal back up again next turn. They can heal back up again next turn, so we're just gonna be trading life back and forth. It's such a wash. This is such a wash. I guess I let them have it. I let them have the Katakuri. Or give me cards. Okay, so they're giving me cards, so I think that's fine. The less cards they have in their hand, the better it is for us. They can kill the Enel, and we let the Enel go and just play for a Yamato. Ooh, they're gonna go after my life instead. I'm gonna bait them into going and taking me to 0. Okay, they're not gonna do it. I have to just kill, like, I have to kill the big bodies, right? Now that the opponent rested 2 of their units, we can actually start attacking into them, and I think that's cool for us. They definitely cannot attack into us here, right? This is a pretty silly attack, because I'm just gonna replace one of my Thunderbolts. I guess opponent can just go ahead and play a blocker here. But it has to be a blocker that has more than 3 costs. Anything else with 3 costs gets punished. Or they're going to go for the Red Rock instead. Red Rock instead. That's pretty good. So, because they have 3 attackers, we have to go for the Yamato. And just say that the opponent doesn't have anything here. And at this point, we're just gonna... Eventually, one of us is gonna have to attack, right? I can get rid of the Katakuri with my Katakuri. Unfortunately, that 7-cost Big Mom would have been really nice. Okay. Alright, so opponent could have... What could they have? They could have a Red Rock and then attack into us, try to get us to 0 life, which is going to force me to have to use my Yamato next turn again. Let's get rid of the Holly. We're going to just continue cycling through our life. They can attack into the Enel, get me to 0 life, and then we're just going to have to Yamato next turn. Or we can even put the Sanji back, but I don't think that makes sense. I think opponent knows that I can just stall them out, because now I can just kill their units, right? So I can kill their units. The problem is that if the opponent attacks my life, I can only kill one of their units, right? Like, I can kill their Yamato. Opponent must have had no more counter cards. This matchup is so dumb, but I think we end up having the advantage. Because opponent really, we can slowly grind them out, right? We can slowly grind them out and kind of be able to get there, especially because the opponent ends up not having a lot of cards in their hand. And the Yamatos end up being so clutch for us, which I guess the opponent didn't have enough Yamatos. So, GG's. In this match, we're going against Rocinante. I'm going to go first. I'm going to go first because they have that one drop that they usually want to use. And we have the Gedatsu now, so I think I'm going to keep this hand. So we have Gedatsu and we have Ohm, right? So we have early units. Okay. I guess I'll just attack for 8. Let's just attack for 8. We can always Gedatsu the sugar before she triggers. So we can always Gedatsu the sugar before she triggers. Shirahoshi's also pretty nice now, right? Because we can actually just kill their stuff. So we can trash another Shirahoshi and I'm gonna let the Ohm go. So this is nice now, right? Because we can actually kill the sugar. We can go Gedatsu into the Flamingo and then attack the sugar with the Shirahoshi and the Enel. I guess opponent could just block with their Rocinante. That is one reason why we should probably just go after the sugar anyways. So we can kill the Doffy, and then it's gonna rest my... And then I'm only gonna have a 5k, and opponent can block with their leader and counter out of it. Keep the sugar alive. The other option is that we kill the sugar and just let that Doflamingo stay there. I think I like that better. Yeah, I think I like that better. I think we just kill the sugar, don't deal with her effect, and go like this. Because the opponent had the counter, as you see here. I don't want to deal with the sugar just resting on my units. So even if the opponent gets multiple Doflamingos, that's fine. We can go for the Enel to have a rusher. We can attack for 6, 5, 6, 7. Let's give you the Shura. Let's not take this damage. Like, let's not take this damage. Opponent gets another blocker. Yeah, so let's go for 5. Let's go for 6. Have the opponent start using their cards. They don't have the 10 cost Doffy yet. So I think this is fine to do. The only downside, yeah, so we'll go like this. Rush it. Attack. Give me the blocker. Cool. The only downside is not having enough life for the Yamato, but I guess opponent is gonna just let it go. Using this Yamato this early also kind of sucks. I guess we can just kill that, right? We can just kill the Diamante. That's the best target, right? Yeah, we'll just go like this. We'll go 5 here. You can save it if they wanted to, but I don't think they're gonna do that. So we can go 6, 7. I need to be careful about Doflamingo next turn. So do I actually attack with everything? I think we do. I think we still attack with everything. If the opponent plays their Doflamingo next turn, they're not killing any of my other units. We can block with the Holy to not take that life, or we can just take the life, to be honest. I'm not opposed to that. I think I'm just going to block it with the Holy, and then next turn we can go Sanji. Yeah, this is the Doflamingo as we expected. Yeah, so next turn we can go Sanji. We can also just attack for 5 here. 5. 6. I guess we can go for 6. No, let's have the El Thor available. Let's have the El Thor available. So let's go 5. Force a card out of their hand or a blocker. We go 9. We go Sanji. I don't think we play El Thor just yet. Sorry, I don't think we play Thunderbolt just yet. We just throw down the blocker. You have another Doflamingo? Nope, it's not another Doflamingo. So unfortunately, wait, they did have another Doflamingo. Wait a second. I guess opponent meant to play Doflamingo. If they play Doflamingo, they get to just rest this 3. They have the 10 cost. I guess opponent misclick, right? Yeah, opponent just misclick. That's why they surrender as soon as that happens. So another Yamato, that's cute. So if the opponent goes ahead and freezes this 3, they can kill this one with their leader, attacking to my life. And if they're attacking to my life, we can always get the Yamato. If they try to kill one of my units, we have El Thor to save it. So this 10 cost is not killing. They obviously cannot kill the Enel. So they could actually, I guess, kill the Gedatsu. So they could freeze my leader and kill Gedatsu. I guess we can always just block, right? We don't need to actually get Gedatsu die. We can just block it. Because if the opponent attacks with the Doflamingo, I think I just tried to kill a next turn. Because we can go Thunderbolt to get rid of the blocker. And just push. I guess the opponent's going to have the Rocinante leader to be able to save it. So that wouldn't even work. So I guess we just try to go for life. Yeah, I think we just go for life, right? We don't have enough to go for life. We only have one attacker with the Gedatsu, even if we get rid of the blocker. That's interesting. And the opponent will have gotten another blocker to survive the next turn. Yeah, opponent could have, if the opponent didn't misplay, they probably could have come back on these games. But unfortunately, I mean, I don't know that they actually would have been able to, because there's a lot of good cards that we could have gotten here, like, you know, Katakuris, Big Moms, all the Yamatos, etc., that could have allowed us to just put too much pressure. Like, getting these 2 Tenkas Doflamingos out this early is great for us, because even if we, like, opponent only has 1 life, so playing this Tenkas Doflamingo puts them in a situation where they're not able to really block efficiently. So GG's. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games of Enel today. A little bit frustrating that my opponents keep disconnecting before the game can finish, right? Before we kind of see the full conclusion. But I also, you know, like, I guess I don't blame them, right? I guess I don't blame them if they feel like they don't have the cards to be able to actually survive the next couple of turns. But hey, you kind of see how grinded these games can be, yellow versus yellow. And that's one of the reasons that puts me away from playing Enel in OP05. Like, I don't want to deal with these mirrors. I don't want to deal with these mirrors. I don't want to deal against a queen player where we just go back and forth, just taking life, cycling life, etc., etc. And whoever gets a trigger gets the advantage, right? So we'll see. If you are someone that enjoys those mirrors, more power to you. But anyways, that'll be it for us for Enel showcase for a while. Tomorrow we're going to move on to Red Purple Luffy. Obviously, I'm going to continue trying to showcase these OP05 leaders, but at the same time, in between each OP05 leader, I'll try to put in like an all leader, right? So in this case, the starter deck leaders, we're probably going to go back and also revisit like Edward Newgate, maybe some solo gameplay, you know, etc., etc. I just have as much variety as we can so that you all get at least some gameplay of whatever deck you decide to choose and play. So yeah, hope you'll enjoy. Subscribe to us for more content, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.